He looks at you, shakes his head.
Okay, we are good.
So which one is shy?
She.
G?
What?
Nee. I didn't even sit anyway close. So the elf dude?
Pronounced
Yeah.
she.
Yeah, I know. I was just fucking.
Okay.
Just making sure.
Yeah. He is also a green dragonborn.
Wait, I thought it was the elf.
Yeah, he is the elf, meaning you're the person you're with in the assassin.
Oh, okay.
Hired.
Oh, fuck.
And after a fairly quiet journey, you arrive at this ice planet, essentially. As I need to draw something real quick.
Am I at a disadvantage since I'm a tiefling?
I mean, you probably shouldn't stay out in the cold too long.
But is that because I'm a tiefling, or is that just because cold?
As it's literally everything is ice, and underneath it's water. It's basically a giant water world that froze over.
Ah, I see.
Too bad I don't have my cape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much. Along the way, he does give you the sparse details in case the leader of this warband gets past him. The warband leader is an aquatic elf with algae green skin. And is fairly old.
Did we change screens, or are we still on the home screen?
We're still on the home screen. I haven't changed the screen yet.
Okay, mine flickered like it was trying to do something, but
He does ask of you not to try not to kill any of the members of the camp around, but just distract and delay them so he can do the deed.
I'm sorry, I didn't get any of the mission briefing.
You are killing a basically warlord on an ice planet. You've been hired by an assassin to help by basically distracting most of his underlings so he can go in and stab and kill the guy. And he asks you to try not to kill any of the underlings whilst you are doing so.
But killing is my favorite part.
Electricity is a little difficult to deal with. It's unpredictable.
He nods. Eventually you sit down and he leads you to shortly outside of their base. It would help if you were stealthy before you sprung it, and let me have the lead.
So how big of a distraction do you want?
Up to you. Just don't set the camp on fire or something.
No. Not even 1/10. 1/10 on fire.
He's taking all the fun out of this.
that was a mistake.
This isn't fun. This is a job. Just watch for the patrols. And I guess you can probably set a tent on fire if you really need it.
Oh, we need it.
I don't know if the mission needs it, but I need it.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't say nothing about the mission. I need it. This place is cold.
Let it
I need
burn
something to warm up
slowly.
next to.
I would like to use it for a barbecue fire later.
Oh, and third and importantly, when I tell you to stop, if you could.
If I don't hear you, it don't count.
I feel like he's gonna
Okay,
make
but-
himself heard.
Yes. I doubt we can take on all of them at once.
It would be fun though.
But anyway, give me to the count of 20 and then begin whatever massacre you are willing to want to unleash or what have you. And then he kind of slinks off. We could just jump to 20 seconds later.
Roku. Ah, no, that's a D. Dang it. Some of my keys on my laptop's keyboard. Without jamming them hard. 12. 13. Go, Juroku, Ana, Rachi, Jukyu, Iju.
It's been like 20 seconds.
At least.
Now, do you guys want to try to sneak in, or do you just want to attempt to siege the camp?
Let's see, I don't have disadvantage because I have Boots of Elven Con with it. So,
Yeah, I'm fine with stealth.
ooh. I trip over my chainmail. I make a lot of
something-
noise.
All right, so
Hey,
whoever wants
so-
to stealth can stealth.
I'm trying. It's
I
not
can't.
letting me.
Way.
I cannot stealth. The
All right,
snow.
there we go.
I don't walk on top of this snow. Something's wrong with this snow.
I'm a Goliath. They're not. There's no way I can stealth in the snow.
I can stealth.
All right, you stride forward. What about you, Joker? We have lost the Joker.
Josiah. Apparently, we have lost him. Yeah, he's still in Discord.
So Chris and Mav, you guys can move 10 feet closer.
I got a relog.
Before essentially she just steps forward and there's like apparently some of the snow covering the thing froze like midway in the pile, and he just steps and crashes through it and falls on his face.
Yeah.
You said 10 feet?
Yep. And they don't necessarily see you, but they do hear that. And so you see several of the bandits peer out and notice she.
I ready my katanas.
What brings you?
Fun.
I'm cold and hungry.
Well, fuck off. We don't got enough to feed you.
Not even a little bit of water?
Grab what you're standing on.
Yeah, that's.
What is this stuff? I'm not from here. Are you sure this not like poison?
I don't give a shite.
Fuck you.
Dang it.
Say that to my face.
I missed on purpose. I
And I guess we roll for initiative.
mean, we're supposed to be distracted then.
Let me make an initiative tracker.
E.
Really? I'm going first? Come on, people.
I haven't rolled yet. You might not go first.
I don't know,
I'm
did you
usually
beat
at
an
the
8?
bottom on initiatives.
Yes, this is the one time you will actually do well.
I have been cursed by night.
No, I was thinking we could go like this way, distract these two, and then set a tent on fire, and then like dig under the snow up here, set another tent on fire. Maybe an electrocute an already dead corpse just to make them go, what the?
I'm dead
What is
last.
wrong
I
with you?
want to
Yep,
watch
night
it
night has cursed me.
to win.
I blame night.
So
Alright.
take out the outside people first. What
No,
you're saying?
yeah. I mean, make these folks start running over to here, because if they hear screaming from here, and all of a sudden there's fire here, they're gonna think, oh shoot, there's a lot of people here.
This is a wall in front of us,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like that high. It's
What can we
I
see the
don't have
tents over it?
advantage, right?
yeah, you can probably climb over it. It's also not necessarily the most durable of materials. It's just enough so someone can stand on it and look out.
Oh, so I'm gonna make snowball.
Do I have advantage or no?
You do not. Oh yeah, you are
He's
stealth.
stealth.
You pop up out of the snow with a flurry of snowflakes.
And I'm shooting at this.
Which one?
Damn it! This. Hold on, it's this one.
That guy. All right.
That is what my dwarf
Hit.
friend told me.
And you strike him with your bow, and he cries out.
You threw your bow that far? Sorry.
Fuck yeah!
I have to do that whenever someone says that.
Yeah, it's a bow of returning. You just throw it and it returns.
Dude, catch up
I
on this
think
shit,
that's
man.
called a boomerang.
No.
Except it has a
because
string.
Something upside
The
down.
bow can garrote them too as it comes back.
Ooh.
Oh look, food for lizard guy.
Right, we have a ringer now.
Mhm. I'm assuming that's all you can do and all you want to do, Mav. Or do you have
But
something
yeah.
more?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Miss Goliath.
Yeah.
Mrs. Thunderfist.
Okay, that's me.
You're also the only Goliath, so
Yeah.
Was that what you
Is
said?
there
I
a
didn't
dwarf
catch
I can
it.
talk?
I mean, the dwarf is currently not here, unfortunately. You can toss the tiefling.
Hey Tiefling, you want to come look at this candle? It's super pretty.
Oh yeah, sure.
I grab him by the horns and toss him.
Roll me a strength check.
I mean, you can't say no. He's not here.
Love you!
He doesn't quite make it and sticks into the wall, horns first. But there is some confused talking about what the hell.
Jam
what the
it
heck?
on this!
You just barely missed too.
Okay, can I like angrily storm closer?
Yes, you can move. All right.
Like that? That good? I don't even. What is my movement?
I believe your movement is 30 feet.
Alright, I'm back. Holy shit.
Oh, okay.
Do they see me yet?
Yeah, they saw you when you chucked a tiefling at them.
You chucked, you know what, I don't give a shit. Too sick to do this bullshit.
Yes, you're currently stuck.
Also,
towards
you didn't roll
Wilson's
initiative for the
wall.
tiefling, so he's not on the tracker yet.
Well, yeah, I didn't realize he was gone until we started, and then I forgot.
Well, clearly he's next. I just tossed him.
Yeah, I'll make
Oh,
you
wow.
next.
That's a,
I'll add you to the initiative and make you next, but then
Well,
we'll
he rolled a
put you
13.2.
underneath. Yeah, meaning I'll make him next, but
Yeah,
we'll then
just go.
have him go after. Yeah, so
You could
Oh,
just
there's-
have him go now. When
yeah, meaning he goes now, but then we'll
he's in the right spot on the tracker already.
So Joker, you can go. Also, did you message us and let us know you're going? Because I didn't hear anything.
no, it was kind of one of those emergencies, your body's telling you to go fuck yourself kind of situations.
Oh yeah.
But on the bright side, the blood was red.
But you are right next to them, and I will give you advantage because this is unexpected warfare techniques.
Okay.
Or you
Well,
don't
that was
use
loud.
these. What
Can
do
I
you saw?
safely
don't know.
move? Can I safely move without getting like murderified?
Yeah, you're in the wall. You're not, and they have bows. So you
I
plonk
see.
your horns out.
I was gonna say he wasn't here for the part
That's-
where you said that his horns were stuck in the wall.
That's an image.
Mhm.
So what? I'm essentially the tiefling spear.
Yes, tiefling trident.
Huh, that's awesome. Wait, but I don't have a third horn.
Bident. The word is bident.
Well, he tried really hard.
Alright, well, I'm gonna use my longbow.
Mhm.
You said advantage?
Because they are thoroughly confused. You just barely miss.
Well, we know
That's some
exactly
dumb
what their
bullshit
AC
sauce.
is.
Yep.
Do I have to use that weird ability before I attack a second time, or is that just like a passive? What was it?
What ability?
Your daily uses of
That's an archery.
oh, that's a different thing.
Hunter's Prey, maybe?
Hunter's Mark.
No, not Hunter's Mark. It's like something that lets me attack twice, but it has to be like the same weapon. Oh, I think this is it. Hordebreaker. Once on each of your turns, when you make a weapon attack, you can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature that is within 5
Within
feet.
5 feet of the original target.
Oh, yeah, they're next to
Okay,
each other.
so
I think they're not
I
actually.
was
in
aiming for
squares.
like this one, so I'll aim for this one now.
Yeah, you don't get advantage on the second shot though.
Alrighty, I can live with that.
You hit.
Hooray!
All right, Mr. Lizard Man.
I look at this motley crew, cock my head, and say, "You are first," with my amazing unknown,
Mm-hmm.
and I bite at his neck.
He is very, very, very startled, and you bite him.
How in the world did you get over there?
Num num.
He
And-
it's coursing river.
Licking my lips as I gain
That's not sanitary.
3 temporary hit points. It tastes good. And now I'm gonna bash him over the head with my quarterstaff.
All right, that hits.
And I hold stance.
To their credit, they don't break. There's more shouting.
Oh, are you using morale rules?
Maybe.
Well, I mean, your statement kind of gives it away.
They're shouting for someone. This man who got shot shimmies down very quickly and goes into the tent over here. Appears he's going to wake someone up.
Should I set that one on fire?
This man will engage you in melee combat, probably poor life decisions. Because, you know. I'm assuming a 12 doesn't hit you.
It misses.
Oh, thank goodness.
Um,
It would not be fun if that would hit you.
this man will take 2 shots at this elf.
Now, mind you, I am wearing
Which elf is this elf?
very
see the
little
paint.
clothes and no
I think
armor.
it's
Okay.
you.
Yeah, it's me.
11, I'm assuming, doesn't hit. Does an
Nope.
18.
Yes. Dang it.
You take 7 points of damage.
You
Piercing.
will pay for that.
This man will shoot the other elf. Twice. A 23 and a 15.
I think only one of them hits, but ouch. 23.
There's only one hit.
Only one hit.
All right.
I hope a 15 doesn't hit.
5 points of damage. This
So-
one. What?
Which one shot at me again?
This man.
Okay.
This guy shall shoot at the tiefling. 22 and a 10. Assuming the 10 will miss.
The 10 hits. No, it misses.
You take 11 points of damage near max.
Oh,
And this man shall fire twice at the Goliath.
Better make it good, sucker.
12 and 10. He doesn't.
we'll reach it.
He blames the fact your head's too high in the clouds.
Sounds like an excuse to me.
You hear that echoing from the camp from his fellow. Josh.
Let me look at my options here for Fighting Spirit real quick. That's not worth it. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot another firebolt because wait, NAN non-applicable. That's not right. Oh, uses intelligence. There we go. Now it should work.
Oops. Okay. Ignore those.
That misses.
It doesn't. It would have only done 1 damage anyways. Let's see here. Don't think I have anything else I can do. Nope.
All right. Mr. Ranger Elf, your go.
Okay, I'm assuming that's me, right?
No, math.
Oh.
Your teeth.
Oh, yeah, right. I forgot. I keep getting myself confused because I think Fenharl, Fenris,
This one, the one
and
that
those are
shot,
two
shot
very
at me.
different things.
Yeah, it hits his studded leather armor. And does no damage to him physically. Is that all you do?
Yeah, I don't have anything else to do.
All right. Mr. Tiefling.
I am a tiefling, yes. You may praise me. I give you permission.
Your
I'm not a devil
Mr.
worshiper.
Tiefling.
I'm gonna use the bow of the longness.
All right. Roll. That longest of bows. That hits.
Come on, it hit. Yeah.
I'm assuming this man,
No, the one on the left.
this guy,
The one that I hit before.
he is past bloodied at this point.
Nice. Think that's no, it's on once of each of my turns, so I will go ahead and hit the guy next to him.
This man.
Or try to hit the man next to him, yes.
Well then,
Holy shit. Okay.
you shoot him straight in the knee.
He used to be an
Oh
adventurer
damn, I
like
guess
us.
it's adventuring.
And he instantly
Damn it, you beat me to it.
He instantly goes to bloodied.
Because of the
Alrighty.
damage or because it was in the knee?
Who knows?
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an
Alright.
arrow in the knee.
Miss Thunderfist. It is your go.
Which one's not dead yet?
None of them are currently dead.
Oh, okay. That one is mine. I stabbed him in the foot that did not take a knee or arrow to the knee.
He's like, oh, my knee! And he will run up the wall, stab him in the foot. He's like, why?
And it's the other foot.
Yeah, it's the other foot. He's barely conscious.
Oh my
and
god, that's
bleeding out
fucking awesome.
heavily.
All I can picture is Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
So
when he
no
gets the two
water
spears
for
in the knees.
me, huh?
Yeah. Ace Ventura
It's in
too.
the bone, it's in the bone.
Yeah, literally gets Ace Ventura'd.
I think you told me to fuck off. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Well, I think I did.
Did somebody just say yeah in the background?
Yeah.
Kiddos, playing. Get out of the
Someone's in a kettle? I hear that right?
Kitchen.
Oh, okay.
No kennel.
Kennel.
My child likes to sit in the kennel.
Anything else you would like to do?
I'm gonna lean on the javelin because I'm a bit.
Oh.
You see him just like open up like all right.
Yes, make them suffer.
Mr. ISO.
Hey, do not let her play with that. That is not
Puts
a
her
toy.
staff to the top of his head.
All right. Man, you all are just crazy.
What the
today.
fuck is going on today?
Is he still standing?
Barely.
And thus the day of crits begins.
Pretty much.
I will use a key point and fury of blows into his gut.
All
God
right.
damn it, do we have to get a special file loader to run that?
Oh, I have that installed.
He manages to get the sword to block the fist for the first unarmed strike. And then
Okay,
you
we
just come
just
around
get
the other
CD-ROM.
fist and just uppercut him.
Is he still standing?
He's still standing better than you ever did.
Guess what? Open hand technique. I landed my fist, and I will make him take a dexterity saving throw of 13, or else be knocked.
He really dislikes the fact you're doing. He's knocked prone.
Now I just stand over his form and show him my glistening teeth.
Apparently he's groveling.
He's assumed the position.
Please no, please no, please no.
Remember, Iso, you lick it, it's yours.
Oh, he will taste good.
I don't believe that's how that works, but then again, I did that in one of my campaigns.
I mean, if he licks it, I don't want it.
Had a bad habit of licking bones and stuff that didn't have any place being licked.
As
Okay, Mr. Bone
One of-
Wizard.
one of their members, just covered in a robe with some gloves and a mask, bolts over and hops over his companion.
We have a ninja.
We have
And
a
then
white mage.
He punches the lizard man.
Nope, never mind.
I'm assuming a 24 will hit.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oof.
I
was
feel
gonna
that.
murder. Is that a murder?
You take 10 points of damage.
Oof.
Growl.
Murder.
And could you make me a DC 15 Constitution saving throw?
I was gonna say I didn't like the way that you ended that sentence.
Come on, just get higher than you're good.
Nice.
That is higher than
As
50.
you don't get stunned. And he's sad.
Hooray.
I think it's a monk.
Growling.
Yay for sadness.
This man runs over to another tent. This
I'm
man
coming
accepts
for you.
the duel between him and the elf. He crits the elf. So both of those hit.
Why?
Hey, you wanted a duel.
Michael?
I had to crit sometime.
No, I'm
So 8
thinking
points
I'm
for-
gonna lose another character.
8 points for the first shot, and then another 9 points from the second shot, as he deals more damage with his non-crit, as you do.
That happens.
Uh,
I'm bloodied.
This man is hurting very badly. He's also pinned to the floor. He's a bit more concerned with his wounds. This man doesn't really want to shoot his friend, but will shoot the half-demon thing.
Uh-oh.
Does a 16 hit you?
That just barely hits, yeah.
Okay, so he hits you once
Owie.
for 8 points of damage. This one shall shoot the Goliath that's currently pinning his comrade to the floor. He won't.
Shakily, apparently.
Oh, really?
I don't
Just
get
you
it.
fuck off! He barely manages to sputter out. And you all hear shouting from the main tent.
Oh, is there a hidden? Perfect. Okay. Taste my blades.
I'd prefer not.
Alright, for the
No?
second one, I'm going to Fighting Spirit.
Alright.
I'm a. Oh, can I do that in the? No, I can't. I can't because I need to use 2-weapon fighting, so I can't do that. I'm just gonna attack with the other katana.
That hits.
Oh, and it's begrudgingly non-lethal because we were told we weren't supposed to kill very many of them.
You're told to try.
I'm trying.
That was your one
Begrudgingly.
attempt.
Let's see here. That's everything.
All right, Mav.
Oh, wait, did I? Oh, I rolled the wrong. This damage is lower. Take the. Nope, never mind. Okay.
All right.
I should probably just. I don't want to take it off my sheet.
You. Who are you shooting at, by the way?
Damn it. This guy.
Yeah, you can see him partially through the rickety walls. So you lob an arrow and misses.
Can I move at all? Do I
Yeah,
have any
you
move?
can.
How far?
You can move 30 feet, I do believe. All right. Joker.
One moment, please.
All right.
I am going to use Cure Wounds.
All
And
right.
heal myself. Why is it asking what level I want to cast it? I have the one spell slot. There's 8. That is not what I want. Almost added 89. And I guess that's my turn.
All right. Miss Thunderfist.
So which one shot at me?
This man.
I'm gonna dislodge my my javelin from this poor screaming, almost dead man. I'm gonna jolt over here and I'm gonna stab it in this guy's.
All right. Roll the knee stab.
Wait for stab knee.
Is that a strength wall?
Roll an attack. Watch this be another crit. Oh. He barely manages to block it with his quiver.
Okay. Is there any way that I can lean in and just kind of punch him with my right fist instead of and the blunt side of the thing? Just like have the back of the pole just go. Oh, I missed the knee, but here, have a.
Unfortunately, no.
Dang.
Not yet.
Okay.
All right.
You called, sweetie.
ISO.
I look at the prone figure
It's a
and
monk
this and this wiry little thing who actually hit me. So I will take my quarterstaff and see if I can pierce his belly button.
All right.
I probably tickled him. Well,
He catches and deflects it. He waxes off. Wax on, wax off.
Sounds so dirty when you say it like that.
with so putting the quarterstaff down, I can fury of blows and see if my fists will do more.
Mhm. Nope. And no.
A worthy opponent.
You have much training to do. On their turn, you hear massive grumbling from that tent. This man, who's been shot, stabbed, and stabbed, draws his bow to unleash it upon the terror that is currently up on their shoddy wall with them, i.e. the Goliath. Does an 18 hit you?
Who are you hitting?
Mrs. Thunderfist.
What did I do this time?
Does an 18 hit you?
Yes, barely.
All right. So both those shots hit you.
Oh, hang on. Gotta switch. Oh boy.
You take in total from both the shots 15 points of damage as the guy who was
Oh,
nearly
shit.
shoots
Ooh.
you in the back. Because why? I was already really badly hurt, you bitch. His friend is more focused on the archer who nearly killed him and his friend in like a shot, and so we'll shoot at the tiefling.
I mean, that seems like a personal problem. That misses. That
We're
hits.
not trying to
Ooh,
kill
That's
y'all.
okay. All right. Great. I guess I'll just go fuck myself.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, I guess I could lend you a foot.
So 17 doesn't hit you then, right?
Fucking A.
Does a 17
What
hit you,
hits?
Joker?
The 17 hits. I got an AC of 16.
Okay. So I'm just gonna roll this together. So
Yeah.
it's 3d6.
Oh god,
plus
please no.
8. You take in total 14 points of damage.
Oh.
Oh god, please no.
It was 2 1s. You're lucky.
Oh god, please no. I'm at 3
Yeah,
health.
that's
Somebody
all the
help me.
damage you take from him.
Yeah, but the
This
other one
man-
was shooting at you, I think.
Oh god, please no.
No, that
Okay.
this one already shot at the cleric.
Oh,
This
okay.
one will draw his blade. It looks like these guys they can do more with their bows, but yeah, he's gonna miss.
Oh thank
And then-
god, Jeebus.
This man's going to drop his bow and draw his blade and try to swing at you. 16?
God.
That's his AC.
Miss Thunderfist?
Hubba-dubba-doo-da-da.
What happened?
Does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were shooting at someone else. My bad.
No, he swings his blade wildly for 8 points of damage. And then this man here will continue his monk off. And he's going to attempt to strike ISO. I'm assuming a 25 will
Successfully.
hit.
Yes.
Another 10 points of damage. He's rolling max and nothing but max. What the hell? Are you still up?
Yes. Bloody and angry.
All right. He also wants you to make another DC-15 Constitution saving throw.
Oh dear. That's no bueno.
You are stunned. Seeing the opportunity, he shall flurry of the blows against you. With advantage, since you are now considered stunned. Let me check how long that lasts.
2 seconds maybe?
Until the end of his next turn. And that means he is incapacitated, can't move, and can only speak falteringly. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against you have advantage. Also, don't think you can take opportunity attacks.
No, he can't
Oof.
do attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
He can't attack.
Does a 15 hit you?
Yes.
I knew I shouldn't have made my favorite enemy plants.
He's going to spend another key point
You favorite enemy, dorks?
to. You see almost kind of like a filth spread across his pristine white glove as he does this.
I've heard of this mastery. It is evil.
As you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and in total 9 points of necrotic plus another 4. So in total 19 points of damage.
I am down almost in one hit.
And then you see the same hand do a very quick motion and tap his friend, but instead of hurting, it seems to heal him a bit. As he steps forward to literally a bit. As he steps forward to she. And that's their go.
I turn around.
I thought they've wrecked us. Okay, you guys can play.
Because I was fighting this guy. But now I'm fighting this guy. Let's see here. It looks like those lines are on the token layer. Because they're open.
This is like the first time we've
Yep, sorry.
started playing this campaign.
I'm going to Fighting Spirit. So I'm going to get 5 temporary HP.
All right.
And my attack is going to have advantage.
Also all right. That hits.
And then this guy is difficult, so I'm going to use my action surge.
Fair.
This is going to be a regular attack. Wait. Oh, yeah. Let's redo something else. Still two-handed, because, yeah.
I mean, don't you still have advantage because of Fighting Spirit? Because it's for all attacks that turn?
Oh, yep. I'll roll that again to see if it crits.
Yeah.
I thought it was the next one. No, it didn't crit.
He still takes 10.
And that one was definitely not non-lethal.
Yeah. All right, Maverick.
Okay.
That assassin better hurry up.
Can I cannot. Okay.
I think it's too tight a walkway to do that.
Oh, what are you attempting to do?
Gain advantage by being in between the two.
You mean flanking?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could walk up over here on this man.
I guess he's still
But-
prone too.
On the white guy.
Yeah, I have to be on one side and you need to be on the other. So this guy's
And-
prone. So you could be standing over him.
Yeah. Would you like to do that
Okay.
instead of poison spray?
No, I still want the poison spray. I didn't know if it was gonna.
Poison
he needs
spray
to
won't get advantage because
Yeah,
it's just a
I
saving
just-
throw.
Saw that, but yeah, he needs a constitutional save, please.
He fails.
He does.
Oh wow, sweet. So that's
So
the
he
cantrip
did,
you
so-
took was poison spray.
Yes. So I guess that's 1d12 7. Cool.
All right.
And is that my? I think I get a bonus on that, right?
Hmm?
No, it's an action. Never mind.
All right, Joker.
Is the wall high enough that I can move right up next to it and stealth?
No, they can peer over the edge.
They can peer over the edge, and it'd be really difficult.
But it can be done.
Theoretically, yes.
Would it be at disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay, then never mind. Even with my 7 in stealth, I don't trust that.
7.
Alright.
Yikes.
So what do you do?
Well, I have only one option. Which of these two dudes in front of me are weak? Weakest?
Both of them are weak.
But like, which is like closer to
This
death time?
this guy's the closest to dead. The guy who's been shot in the knee, stabbed in the foot, opposite foot specifically.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Wait, hang on. How is all of that my fault though?
No, he didn't
Well-
say it was your fault. He said it was attacked more.
Yeah, I know, but why is he so pissed off at me?
This guy shot at you. The
Oh, the other
guy,
dude's
because
not shooting.
you
Okay.
dealt so much damage by shooting like once.
Okay. Alright, well, regardless, I'm shitting both of them, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I'll start with the dude on the right.
All right. Yeah. As he falls from the wall dead.
Imagine a Wilhelm
Hooray.
scream. Actually, I can play a Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, Wilhelm
No.
scream ensues.
Sound effects.
As this guy's
Gotta
like,
do
no,
it, Lord."
Wilhelm.
It'll take a while to play though, because my player takes a second to load.
Fuck!
As he's turning and watching his friend like fall, the arrow just whizzes over his head.
Oh, that happened.
It's going to be a very delayed Wilhelm scream.
All right. Is that all you do, Joker?
That's all I really can do.
All right. Miss Thunderfist.
Yeah.
It is your go.
What's my healing spell?
You are a cleric, so I do believe you know Cure Wounds, which is D8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Great, because I don't think that got set up on my character sheet.
Yeah, I'll drag that over for you real quick.
That was a crappy.
Yeah. The monk from way over here just nods his head at crappy healing. He healed one as well.
Ah, well, I'm gonna dive off the wall and tunnel underneath the wall.
All right, roll strength to begin the tunnel.
Ooh.
Oh, sure. Now I get a decent roll.
Why are you telling me? Why don't you just jump over the other side?
To
I
send a
have a
message.
plan.
Okay. Works for me. Just asking.
Chris, could you make me a death saving throw? Success.
She's going to sap the wall, probably, by burning something. So that's the first thing that comes to my mind, anyways.
The first thing that occurs is another Goliath exits this tent. Large even for your kin.
I don't know. Can't see it. I'm under the wall.
Everyone else but you can see it, since you're starting underneath the wall.
I don't think I should be able
If
to
I
see it either.
close my
No, it's
eyes,
tall
do
enough
I
you can
not
see it over
see
the
it?
wall.
Oh, okay.
Yes, if you close your eyes, you cannot see it.
At which the same time, a dead elvish corpse is flung out of the main hall.
Is that our companion or no? Our companion wasn't. No, never mind.
As the dragonborn strides out, cups hands to either side of his face and shouts out, "It's enough!" The men on the wall look confused. The Goliath looks like this was supposed to happen. And a deep rumbling stand down occurs.
Do they stand down?
The monk looks confused but does so. So it's up to you guys. They stop but are confused.
Well, I'm still digging and creating kindle.
I grabbed the weapons out of their hands while they are confused, so they are offense. They have no weapons.
I sheathe my blades.
What's
All
that?
right,
Sleight of hand?
I'll take y'all out of initiative then.
Grumbling the whole way.
And could you and so the monk, just confused by this, just walks over, and with the opposite hand from the one with the terrible, terrible death touch on it, he taps ISO and he heals you twice the amount he healed the other guy.
Not much, but hey, you're alive.
Wow. 2 points.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
strike a match after ripping up paper.
Oh wait. Increase that by 3. I forgot to add his wisdom.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Right for wisdom.
Did the Goliath hear the stand down?
Oh, the Goliath is the one who shouted it.
No, the other one, the one that's still trying to sap the wall.
What's your passive?
Whoa, wait, what?
A shout from your assassin friend that it's done, that's enough, and then you heard another deep voice yell out, "Stand down," and the sounds of fighting have stopped.
Oh, because all I hear is the roaring fire now and me shuffling into the dirt under.
A voice from the start of your tunnel says, I think your bosses have made some sort of deal. Fighting's done."
You sure about that?
I hope.
Fine. One last thing.
What's the last thing you do?
I tackle him into the snow.
You tackle him into the snow?
Yes.
He screams.
And snowball to the face. Down the.
He looks very panicked and confused.
She is very confused.
We are all very confused.
I'm not. I understood her reasoning.
Well, that's not what I expected when you said you're going to hire some outsiders to make this look convincing. The Dragonborn shrugs.
Okay, so what's next?
Well, I pay your boss, he pays you, and you get the fuck out of here.
Oh, no
Why are
celebration.
there so
dinner.
many fucks be thrown around? Give me some
Why the
food,
fuck not?
Pete.
Oh. I guess it would be impolite if we didn't feed you or something. Alright.
I mean, unless you
Can I
want me
get-
to do something else.
Should I get a doctor? I'm kind of sort of close to dying.
Nah, you'll
We'll
wait.
be fine.
Get over here.
Fair enough.
We'll be fine after a
Right.
long night's rest.
Boys, pack the general for burial.
Can we have
General
food?
what?
Yeah, we have some supplies. Sorry for the. He waves his hand at the wall. Fiasco you had to kind of put on. Looks at the dead watchman, kind of shrugs.
It's like, oops.
Can you explain what just happened?
Would you like the long version or the short version?
It was a coup.
Start from the very beginning.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Not really a coup, actually.
Well, who's taking his place?
Well, I mean, I am, but the intent wasn't just for that.
What was the intent?
You see, he was getting ripe in his old age, even for it. Started forgetting things, remembering things that were wrong. Not a way for our general to really go out. So, gesture John had to make it look convincing as a fight for him. So, got all his boots on.
So you used us.
I mean, yes, you're getting paid. I'm assuming. He looks at the assassin nods.
Okay.
So I can give you guys some food. You probably had those terrible, chip rations for the past few weeks?
I think they're delicious.
They taste like home.
He looks at the rest of you. Did anyone hit him upside the head or something?
Maybe.
You should have tried my mom's cooking.
That
He's
concerns
special.
me highly. Yeah, but stuff starts getting cleaned up and he gives you guys some food for your way.
No, thank you.
And some decent coats.
That I will take.
My chainmail's a little cold.
I'd imagine.
Who needs armor?
The guy in the white robe with like a white crow as his mask just nods.
Caw.
I curse in Celestial.
No one understands you.
Good.
I call
Out
it
of a
him
swear
in
word,
Infernal,
you said it
which is
chimes.
probably just calling.
And when you speak in Infernal, it's just the riff from the heavy metal track.
Cough.
And there are 2 other missions still available to you.
Hooray, missions.
Mm-hmm.
What are the other two?
Taking out some bandits or investigating why even stressing well, no one's answering the phone, essentially.
Investigate. I don't want slime on my boots.
I heard investigate.
Can you type them out?
I'm down for some mystery murder. Cough.
You don't have to say cough when you cough.
I know I don't. I do it for a fact. That, at this point, is just habit.
I say the terraformers.
I mean, I'd
Make
like
sure
to
they're
kill
not
some bandits,
Decepticons.
but
Well, I mean, I don't want any Decepticons running around this.
Dragon.
terraformers, not transformers.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
It looks close. That's close.
Yeah, basically they were terraforming a inhospitable alien world to support life, essentially. An
I say-
outpost by themselves, were in space where no one can hear you scream.
Totally not a movie plot.
Yee.
I don't get it.
Alien.
Ah,
Are you sure it's not Prometheus?
wasn't that just the same thing?
Prometheus
No.
is set in the alien universe.
It's set in the
But
alien
the-
universe, but it's actually more like people going to see if a planet's viable to live on.
Oh, I forgot about that because I never really
Yeah.
watched Prometheus.
I watched it, wasn't all that impressed. Got halfway through and I actually fell asleep.
Yeah,
Interestingly enough, the only movie I ever fell
I
asleep
laughed
during.
a couple times because it's just like after seeing the other films and knowing about the other films, I know it's a prequel, but they're so stupid.
I think it's mainly because they wanted to do something else, but then they're like, it's alien, so you have to put it in aliens. Anyway,
Well, it was the origin story of the aliens, but it's just like, they're so dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, but basically a distress signal went out. Answering comms. Though by the time you've returned, one message was intercepted from the missing terraformers. If you are interested,
How many votes for that? Because I want bandits.
I'm down for the Xenomorph Terraformer.
Well, hopefully there's not actually xenomorphs.
Shh.
I'm sure that there's stats for them, but please no.
Please,
I don't
yes.
know. What does the party want?
Xenomorphs.
The lizard is licking his wounds.
That's not sanitary.
It's tasty though.
Cough.
Chris,
Yes, sir.
Zen, what do you guys think?
I'm just following. I'm not one to be in the front of the pack.
I mean, if you're hungry, going after the bandits will probably get you some nice flesh.
But he
I am
can eat new
always
and exciting
hungry.
meats in the form of xenomorphs.
Yeah, it's a milk run.
Zara, what about you?
I said investigation. I don't want slime on my boots.
That is true. The planet that has the bandits has a thick layer of slime.
Oh. I mean, I
Just
still want to go
coating the
after
surface.
bandits, but maybe not now.
What about you, Mav? I believe you
You
said
said
investigation.
investigation.
So it's investigation. You are given
Investigation.
special face masks because the air is quite toxic.
Yay.
Does not count as armor, my monk friend.
Yeah, it does not count as armor. It gives you no bonuses besides you don't die by breathing.
So called shots are minus 2 to hit, right?
Believe so. If that's still a thing in 5e, which
It's
I
still a
don't
thing in
think
5e.
so.
I just don't remember what the neg is.
I might. I just kind of.
You're
let it
making me want to
happen 'cause-
cough.
Today is.
Okay, if it's an official thing, I'll just be careful with my words. Most of it is just story thematics.
What are you talking about? 2 to hit or?
Cold shots. I am fine with you basically being like, because essentially, like with this campaign, there isn't really any sort of bonus that you get typically out of hitting a specific area.
No, there's
So
no called shot. Well, I was thinking the breath mask if enemies are wearing breath masks.
Yeah, if they're wearing breath masks, because they are all regular things like you that
Well, I mean, they could be.
I mean, yes, that is a possibility.
I'm not seeing anything about called shots in the rules, so apparently it's not.
Yeah, I think it's probably been another campaign.
Well, it's
You
probably
guys-
like where you're disarming for the
Yeah, I guess.
whatever class subclass that is.
But you guys do heal because time has passed. Oh yeah, do you guys want to know what the like message that they got through from the abandoned place was as you were flying to it?
Yes.
That would be nice.
Frère Jacques, frère Godot.
Okay, who wants to go back to the bandits?
I'm for the bandits. Fuck the French.
It's too late.
Ah,
You
no,
accepted the contract.
we're in warp or whatever.
Well, meaning you accepted the contract, and
Oh no,
Well,
the
your
time
people is about-
to switch contracts has expired. No.
yep. And you landed. It takes a bit to get to where they had established like a bunker in an old series of tunnels.
No. I am your father. What? Nobody else?
And I'm just going to arrange you real quick. You guys can be in any sort of order you want.
Did you switch? Did you switch our page?
I am going to.
Okay. She
The
would be
door
up
shuts
front.
behind you.
Or at least
The
close to the
air
front.
inside this bunker is breathable, and you can take off your masks.
I'm keeping it on. Sorry. I'm keeping it on.
Fair enough.
I
was
do the
born in
same.
the darkness.
I don't trust.
My mask has been in my pack this whole time. Who needs to breathe for such a short walk?
I'm assuming you did the lizardmen hold your breath thing.
Oh, of course. We are known to hold our breath for several minutes.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
You basically get into like a command center with weird magic, various technologies strewn about it. The lights are kind of flickering on and off, which is completely a good sign. They're probably just throwing a party. You know,
Up to
Yeah.
15
bad could
minutes?
happen.
Wow. Sorry, I was looking at
Nothing
Wolfred.
bad. Mav, because it's fairly obvious, you like flip around one of the chairs and there is a mummified corpse in it.
And the smell. And I'm over here with my breath mask on going, breath mask.
Mm-hmm. It looks like every single drop of liquid has been sucked out of this body.
Vampire.
Well, that's
Nothing but jerky is left.
Are there any computers or anything that I can see?
Yeah.
I look for shinies.
All right. Roll for either perception or investigation.
Sorry, I was having to yell at Alexa. What?
Zyra, you can roll perception or investigation. To use the computers, you will roll arcane. I'm assuming you, guidance yourself. Yep.
I don't do computers.
I do.
I mean, I can try.
My computer skills are better than my investigation skills.
Yeah, you,
I want
you
the
access
shinies.
the computers. You look for shinies. You find what looks like a strange, like, prismatic. You'd probably say like opal, like opal-like like
Yeah.
hairpin.
Oh, for my flowing locks. Mine.
You also notice like there's a layer of dust on the floor, just a very slight layer, but even in that you notice like footprints that have gone through like this room and area.
I write in the dust.
So you have access to the basically magical computers. Hello, my name is Aaron. Please input password.
Password enter.
You
I
go
use
through
my
files and-
hacking abilities to hack it.
Yeah, I'm considering this part of the first Arcana roll. You quickly guess from what you were told about these people. No one really expects to get robbed when they're just trying to make a planet better. It's fairly quick to access. There's just a lot of logs of like update. Nothing seems
of
to be
use.
out of ordinary until roughly the time they start sending things, basically like sending essentially. At which point it just like cuts off. And then you're like, that's odd. And you go roughly to around that. And there's just like a folder.
I'm sorry,
of what-
you cut out. Roughly, you said it does something.
Can you hear me now?
Good.
Yeah, you just
I mean,
cut
yes.
out like mid-sentence.
All right. Essentially, roughly around the time they stopped sending like messages with basically sending, is when all these like basically a lot of these logs are like, this happened today, just very general stuff. When they stopped sending, like it just cut off. And so you dig a little bit deeper and there's just like what looks like someone was quickly typing up something, essentially. And it's basically just like, oh God, we shouldn't have let him in. And literally is it.
Is there any video cameras that I
Computer,
can
bring up
watch?
images. I'm speaking at the computer. I'm not typing.
You bring up the video cameras and you notice with your 21 in the log that someone accessed it roughly around the time like they stopped sending messages. And so basically you have you notice like a week before they stopped sending, odd parts of the videos are just gone.
Okay. Can I? Do
You
I
do notice from
find
the older
any
videos that
backup copies?
you do notice from the older videos that there are children supposedly in this facility.
No, she. Am I able to recover any of the lost footage?
Roll me another Arcana to attempt to try to recover the files, essentially.
Arcana. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Motherfucker.
Miss Thunderfist, I forgot to mention it earlier, you do also notice that there is a area where there isn't really dust, like near a section of the wall.
I'm gonna investigate.
Yeah, it looks like a square of the wall is just has like a handprint there.
Cool. I'm gonna grab someone's hand and shove it.
All right, the wall slides open.
I'm gonna throw
Is
the
it, is it the hand of the guy that you threw into the wall? By chance?
I want to hold your hand.
I want to hold your hand.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I don't want to get copyright strike.
Anyway, you take the mummified corpse and press the hand on it to the wall.
I just said I wanted to hold his hand. The tiefling.
I don't think it worked.
Mr. Tiefling,
I'm deeply touched.
Do you want your hand to be held?
Yes.
All right.
I long for the touch
Even
of
a
another.
Goliath needs to feel a little bit low.
All right.
Shoves
The
hand
door
against wall.
opens into a hallway that has the horror movie esque like some flickering lights,
I don't notice the flickering of lights with my dark vision.
I have my dark vision as well.
which is completely ruined because people have dark vision.
Well, I mean, it's going
I have
between
dark
black
vision
and white
as
and
well.
color, I suppose,
Yeah.
which is almost more creepy when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, where on this
You've
map?
never seen a noir film?
There looks to be like a strange creature that is mummified right at the doorway.
Where is
perfect.
the doorway?
Where
I'm
I
getting
am.
some Legends Zelda vibes.
I poke it with my blade.
I will follow you.
In its
I
mouth, I say,
poke it
taste
with
of my blade.
javelin.
These good dose.
You follow it down
Because you technically were there first.
30 feet, 60 feet, 100 feet.
Okay, can we stop and take a breather? These
No,
steps are
must
killing
go
me.
on.
Damn.
Ever onward.
I poke it.
You hear. What are you poking?
The body at the entrance before we go by, apparently.
Oh. You poke a mummified corpse.
I mean, I did too.
I'm just making sure it's dead for real. I mean, you never know what the vampire.
Yeah.
Anybody ever watch that Gate Star Atlantia?
I actually
You
haven't.
mean Stargate
so,
Atlantis?
I was saying that in character.
Ah, this weird lizard thing. Kill it. Kill it with fire.
It's like some sort of strange thing that has like 8 different spindly legs that are even more so because it got that. It appears to have been like some sort of like predator, but obviously it met something higher up on the food chain.
There's always a bigger Minoc. Wait, that's not
Oh god. It's so hideous. Ah, it's moving closer. It's so ugly. Oh wait, that's one of our guys.
That's in our party.
I mean, you are an icon of beauty, truly.
For your species.
But like 60 feet down the made tunnel, you do notice that looks like a tunnel of these things that had dug in, and you notice several more like just mummified corpses.
Wait, does this lead outside?
You do remember from the briefing that there's basically a large series of tunnels that supposedly go underneath the surface.
Okay, I'm gonna try to remember if those tunnels have the poisonous gases in them. No, I have no idea. Still keeping my mask on.
Let me see if I can remember.
Do
I remember?
Do memory
The
as
tunnels
well.
do not have the poisonous gas.
I'm still wearing my mask. I don't
My
care.
memory is irrelevant.
About 100 feet down, you start hearing like what sounds like a little like child's music box playing.
What are we doing? Playing Fable 2 now?
Is it weird that I'm never gonna be able to forget that music box song?
No, it's not weird.
Okay, just check.
What does this? Fuck it.
What does
Somebody
the fox say?
Somebody else try.
What does the box sound like?
No, just kidding.
It sounds like.
Sounds like nope.
And if that bird won't sing,
She turns around and walks the other direction, squeezing past people if he has to. Nope.
You do notice that the upcoming turn
yep.
to your left has a sign that just says like nursery.
I don't see it. I'm going the other direction. And then I realize I'm by myself and turn around and go back.
I walk inside the nursery. What do I see?
You see a cradle.
Just a cradle?
A singular cradle.
Is there anything inside the cradle?
I don't know. Do you approach the cradle?
I do.
I
approach the
investigate the
cradle.
room.
All right. You
Investigation.
slowly approach the cradle where the music box is set next to it. Closer and closer, and then you peer in,
Oh, I'm too late.
and it's a child. It's a baby.
Is it a hero?
Alive or dead?
It's live. It looks fine. You notice there is like a trash receptacle with dirty diapers and fresh diapers. Like nearby. Uh,
Is
If-
anyone else here?
Are
Hello?
there? How old is the child?
you would say they're probably like a few months old.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm not asking it any questions. Do we have any female that can come take care of this baby? Josiah, come do your womanly thing.
I'm a male, and also I'm pretty sure I'm not the same species.
Miss Thunderfist, you've been
That-
watching.
that is
you
very
do notice
sexist,
the
guys.
Same. You do
Well,
notice the same.
I investigated, but I haven't heard what I saw.
Yeah, I'm letting you know. You see more of those same footprints that you saw earlier, but you do also notice smaller ones that have come in here.
Is the baby asleep or fussing?
So the baby is currently asleep.
I'm going to leave it be for now.
Yeah, please don't
What's all
wake a
your
soundly
passive
sleeping
perception,
quiet
there-
baby.
Anthony?
What?
Is
I
there?
said it was 15.
All right.
What were you asking
Is
for?
there?
Mine's 13.
Is
Oh.
there any blood around or any signs distress? Like some,
There's none.
so it just looks like a normal, everyday.
Were you asking for passive or rules?
Passive.
Okay.
The highest is 15. So Mr. ISO, you just barely hear like something moving, like something basically hitting something and causing some noise.
Can I investigate or perception to try to figure out what it is?
I mean, you heard it. You can go with that direction essentially.
She was
Yes.
chewing on
Okay,
something.
so something is watching, and we need to know what it is. The scales on my shoulders are tingling. Something's not right here. Who's here?
Yeah, you kind of follow towards that direction, training your hearing. I'm assuming sniffing in the air.
Of course. Cautiously, I tried to stealth, but I don't think it worked very well.
I'm already my javelin.
You find a couple more corpses that look like they had weapons out, and were facing away from the door that they're like laying next to. They are also mummified.
More
Hey,
Hey
corpses.
guys.
All of these corpses, do they appear to be the same age, or are they different ages?
They look to be roughly about, you would guess, adult age.
That's not good.
So the
We're
kids
adults.
are fine, but the adults are being mummified.
Yeah.
So
the same type of mummification you two saw in the Crimson Chamber, by the way.
Hey guys, I think I'm gonna hop off.
All
Not
right.
really feeling too good.
take it easy, Joker.
Yeah.
So it's the same mummification that we saw. Does do we as whatever we are have insights on what is causing the mummification? Like, do we know like what's causing it since we've
Well, I don't know
Both
about
of-
you, but I blacked out.
Both of the elves may roll me a history check.
Well, I guess I'm proficient in it. It's not my strongest suit. My intelligence is pretty bad. Oh, I remember nothing.
You can
Oops, I was
almost, Mav, you can almost swear that you remember something from like when you were young, but not can't just quite get it.
at least I remembered more than she.
She has
He
no.
always has had a bad memory.
Yeah, but there is a door before
Judging by
you.
my previous history roll, I should agree with that.
There is a door
An 8
before
and then a
you
1.
that you heard the noise from.
All right, well, do we want to go investigate the door with the noise?
You know what? Here, let me take mine, and I'm gonna with the tip of my spear. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Hello? A very small voice replies.
Is this your child here?
It's my sister. Yes. It's a child's voice that's responding to you.
What are your caregivers?
The spring-heeled man took them.
I'm sorry. What do you what do you mean?
The door kind of opens and a very cautious pair of eyes peers out. It's a young girl. Other than looking fairly frightened, she kind of points to one of the bodies next to the door. But she specifically said the spring-heeled man took them. Any of you can roll me a history check if you would like.
My memory's not so good, apparently, but. Yep, see, I'm just gonna be rolling terrible history checks. What's a history check?
Does the cleric also wish to know?
Yes, however, I'm currently multitasking and having to type.
I can roll for you if you'd like.
Yes, but
All right.
Did you leave Joker's character in here?
I think I left this character in here, yeah.
Are we going to RP him?
Uh,
I mean, he could have conceivably just gone back to the ship after seeing all the creepy stuff.
yeah, we'll just consider it that, essentially.
Okay.
So ISO and Miss Thunderfist remember a very much kind of extremely grim fairy tale-esque story about an entity known as the Spring-Heeled Man. Technically, in more modern times, he's been, in terms of the universe, he's been spruced up as to not be as, what the hell? Why are you telling this to the children? An entity that very much disliked adults and would extremely punish any wicked adult and typically still go after just regular adults anyway. With no, sometimes with being provoked, oftentimes not. And it typically doesn't end well for the adult. Some children latched onto it as a way to get out of certain situations, but
Do you
you remember what?
take it down and destroy it?
There isn't much on the Spring-Heeled Man, typically a child telling them to go away 3 times will make him go away. Some say the specific mark of their deity will drive him away. It's been in various folklores across the races for millennia. But one line stands out to you. And seeing the child's body covered black, the Spring-Heeled Man found his favorite tax. Though they numbered 61, he did not stop till the world saw what they had done.
Huh?
Say that again?
And seeing the child's body covered black, the Spring-Heeled Man found his favorite tax. Though they numbered
Hold on. Tax as in TAX or TACK?
T-A-C-A-K.
TACAK?
T-A-C-K. Sorry.
Taka.
Dyslexic much? Fucking hell.
You said A,
Okay.
and I added one. But T-A-C-K.
Okay. Now 61. What about next part?
Though they numbered 61, he did not stop till the world saw what they had done.
I don't get it.
And the grim fairy tale artistry that went with it is basically 2 bodies that have a shit ton of text stuck into them.
Does that help decipher that riddle?
I mean, that means draining their bodies isn't his MO.
I mean, it made more sense when it was TAX.
Yeah. Does that help use my religion background and to have them to know the deciphering of it?
It's a folk tale that originated from the aquatic elves. So that
You're a high elf, right, She?
Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, our ancestors in this setting would have been aquatic elves.
Yep.
I can't remember. My memory is terrible.
Which would mean if this is the same entity, it's a long way from home.
I mean, if it's aquatic elf, it might just need the water.
Aquatic elves don't know from experience.
No, I mean, I meant if its origin is aquatic elf, then it's probably some creature that needs water.
That does make sense. If he's draining the bodies, he's probably draining the fluid out of them. So the water, since I mean, at least humans are composed up of mostly water. Are these? I'm assuming everybody else here is roughly the same.
I mean, the tiefling's not here anymore, but yeah, I would imagine most playable races
died
are like
off
that.
millennia ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a bunch of elves. There's was a halfling or 2. One you might guess from just how it looks like was a tabaxi. Catfolk.
So are we
some
thinking
furs.
to try offering it water?
I mean, I don't have a water skin, I don't think.
I think I have one.
Water skin being the fancy word for your canteen. Oh wait, I do have one.
I have one as well.
Can we go now?
Huh? Oh, you're still here?
Yes.
I mean, we're not stopping you.
I mean,
why do you sound like Batman?
That's the voice I went with, okay? I'm Batman.
We don't have a ship.
Oh, you mean leave?
Yeah. The kid looks at you like, what is wrong with this adult?
I have an intelligence bonus of 1, and I've been failing all of my history checks. Strokes, non-existent, and universe beard.
I don't have any other questions for this chick.
Do you have a
your
breath
witness?
mask?
They're like 9.
Your witness?
Do you have a breath mask?
We,
I have a
we'd
breath
to,
mint.
we would have to get them.
Where
Do you have
from?
a ship?
Yes, we
She,
have a
like,
ship.
Points the opposite way.
Well, let's go get you a breath mask. And maybe
And
something
one
for the baby. I don't think a breath mask is a good idea. Maybe a pod or something. I mean, if there's nothing else, breath mask will work.
Yeah, but the few children eventually are coaxed out, and they lead you basically to a area, since they trust you enough that you have a ship. Every so often, those of you with hair on your body can feel the hairs on your back of your neck just prick up, but there's nothing around to cause that sensation.
And you get a breath mask. And you get a breath mask.
Everybody gets a breath mask.
All right. So, where did they lead us?
It looks like a little thing where it's like various things
Equipment
for like
storage?
going in. Yeah, equipment storage with like some suits for like going to the vents to protect against like heat.
I'm still looking for shinies.
All right, roll investigation to find shinies.
Wait, what was the
Shiny.
You attack the shinies.
You missed the shinies, fortunately.
No, I slipped and it go beep.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, there's just basically a bunch of stuff for like maintenance and masks. There's even like a comfy, safe baby pod, essentially.
Are there any springs
Made on Namek.
or swathers of fabric?
There is some fabric, yeah, for like repairing suits and such like that.
Great, I shoved that in my bag.
There is a missing face mask.
Oh, yeah. Face mask makes me think of something else. But yeah, there's a missing breath mask.
There's several ones that are like yours, but there is obviously a hook for one that's not there.
Well, we should probably head back to the ship. Come back and investigate when there's no kids.
I'm sorry, did you just say that we should abandon the children?
No, take them to the ship. We have crew on the ship. There's a couple people still on the ship because they're not with us.
Yeah.
And you trust them? How well do we know them?
They're the other player characters that aren't present. I mean,
Yeah, you know, there's a few people you have that you can trust on the ship.
Then we need to take the essentials for the baby and essentials for the child, which means extra rations. Get what you can from the.
Yeah, the kitchen's not too far. When you go back to check on the baby, you notice that.
Oh, I thought we
more of
took the baby with us. I wouldn't have left the baby by itself.
Oh, okay. When you go back to the crib area to get the baby supplies for the baby that you have with you, you do notice more of the baby supplies have been taken out and laid out for you.
Okay then.
Small female. Is there other small ones here?
Just us.
Yeah, how many kids do we have? Because I don't know if we have more than just 2 or what.
You have the baby, a young girl, and her 2 older brothers.
Okay.
The oldest is like 12.
Take the young ones to the ship.
I mean, to me, they're all young.
Yeah, you do pass by one of the corpses that has the described bracelet by your employer.
And we need to take a picture of this and the bracelet to our employer.
But do they need the bracelet, or I didn't catch that
It
part?
basically was check on them, see what's wrong, help them if you find something wrong, and they're there. If something unfortunate happened, bring the bracelet back.
All right, I'll grab the bracelet.
Yeah, you have two. You know that you have two companions on board that can do it. There's also kind of the universal, essentially Siri of the fleet for your merchant company. A magical, very very dumb known as Thomas.
Okay. I'm not gonna say anything related to Siri very loud because I don't know if I'm max set up for that or not.
Yeah,
Also, we should probably keep a copy of the ship's logs for our.
Copy of the station logs.
Yes.
Hey, computer
Yeah.
guy, can you get those?
Yes, I grabbed them and download them.
All right. It takes you a little bit.
I just want to point out, notice how I'm not shamed for downloading documents onto.
Hey, you passed the Arcana checks.
Yeah.
I found it interesting that you were good at computers in this too.
And then it's a short suit up, and you're back to the ship. And what would you
Okay.
like to do?
I want to phone our employer.
I would like one sending stone, please.
All right. Establishing sending link. Sending link established. This is the outgoing crew of Misra's Herald, codename Adventures. Yes, Adventure?
Miss
We found that.
Thunderfist?
We found that bracelet you sent us to look for. We're bringing home 4 or 5 kids from this station logs, and your wonderful shiny. Nothing good to read.
What happened to everyone else?
You should interview the children.
Somebody ate them before I could.
Silence on the other side.
Can we send images over this thing?
No, but I'll see you all when you report back.
All right. How do you hang this thing up?
It takes you a little bit, but you get the ship back off the planet. Thomas helps you through it. At one point on the way back, you are attacked by some very, very newish.
Very what?
Very new pirates. Like they looked like people that had just turned to piracy.
Oh, the ship's still clean.
Yeah, there were supposedly when you captured them because they literally tripped over you whilst trying to sneak around.
Hey, you hit our ship.
Well, meaning like they attached on. They got that part down, but then they tried sneaking around your ship and tripped over you when you were in full view. Their CR is probably in the negatives. You
Wait,
captured 2 of the
don't
supposed
kill them, we'll
3
lose
of them.
experience.
You captured 2 of the supposed 3 of them.
Are you bluffing? Is there only 2 of you?
You can roll me an insight.
I stabbed one of them in the foot. Tell me.
There was three halfling with us. What?
Okay, I believe you now.
His voice goes higher pitch. You know that going inside a ship's vents like that's probably a yeah, they're telling the truth. Going inside a ship this size with vents is probably a bad idea, considering like moving a lot of hot air and various things from the engine. To the point where if you're not wearing specialized gear, you can literally just cook in there.
Hey, somebody hit the button to flush obstruction from vent. Do we have that?
Well, no, because typically isn't expected to have anything in there.
What? Have you ever heard of space rats?
Space rats went extinct, actually, roughly 200 years ago.
Yeah.
So all those systems
Okay.
were long forgotten about in a great war.
So during my teenage years, hit the button.
We had to cut that system for memory space.
It's.
So,
Where's
what
the
are we
physical
doing?
button? I'll press it myself.
Eventually, you hear a sound. I apologize. I was programmed to give what is known as SAS whenever that option is brought up. And then a very much burnt body falls out of the vent of a halfling.
Burnt body of a halfling falls out of a vent?
Yep.
Okay. Because the burnt body of a vent falls out of a halfling. What?
No, I said a burnt body of a halfling falls out of the vent.
No, the first time you said it backwards.
Oh, scratch that. Reverse it.
Yeah.
The one thing to note is that he doesn't have any eyes anymore.
Probably boiled.
Yeah, but on your way back, that's the only thing that happened.
Okay.
Here's your
So we
friend,
have-
Thud.
So we're back at the at our bosses.
Yeah, you're back on the main ship, the Clover.
Okay.
So, who had those images?
I did. Here you go. I hand them over.
They
Hand
look
them to-
over.
yeah.
I'm assuming you give the bracelet to the Tabaxi.
Oh yeah, here you go.
After seeing the images, there is some grief on her face, but you did do the job. Your boss gets paid, you get paid, everyone's happy.
Is there just some sort of ship fund, or is it not important?
Meaning I'll let you guys know next session.
Okay.
The Tabaxi takes the children and try to figure out what to do with them.
I mean, they're in better hands than ours.
I want to search the dead halfling.
What are you specifically looking for?
Well, I know paperwork would be burned, but if he snuck on, he was carrying something you wanted to keep on him.
But what did we do with their ship?
It was basically like you kind of just towed it.
Okay. Can we just like sell it to our employer and get more money or something?
Yeah, essentially, like you'll get a bonus.
Because that sounds like something they could use for stealth missions or boarding
Mhm.
missions, I guess.
Yeah. He doesn't seem to have like anything. The one thing you do note that, like the supposed weapon, like the other two had the same type of like This is the totally legit pistol that totally cool pirates use that basically every sort of shady snake oil salesman hawks to anyone stupid enough to buy them.
Yeah, I've seen these around before.
Yeah,
They're not worth throwing at people.
yeah. The other two guys had them. You notice their third friend doesn't, so it could have very easily just broken when he was pushed. They are that fragile. They'll fire probably a shot or two.
Good for red shirts. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh well. Sad that he messed up his landing.
So how does
Uh,
like news uplinks work? There's
Typically, it's a very long chain of sending stuff. Does anyone have medicine they're proficient with?
No.
Not proficient,
Nope.
but I have a high value in it for low levels.
I mean, I could roll it, but I have a 1 in it, so I don't
Yeah.
think it's gonna do any good.
Okay.
Same. I also have a one.
Yeah, you're like docked
Question is
onto,
it better than your history?
you're like
No,
docked-
history's a 3. I just keep rolling terrible.
you're like docked to some sort of space station by this point. Hence why you've let the kids off, and you're looking over this dead halfling. And just barely catches your eye. He does have what seems to be like wounds on his hands that are inflicted from defending oneself.
That's curious.
Nothing
Who
else
was,
came out of the vent when you hit the button, by the way.
Nothing else?
Who was he fighting with, or what?
Mhm.
You said nothing else was?
Yeah, nothing else came out of the vent when you hit the button.
Is this weapon wounds or
Like
like
if
physical like
physical conflict.
So, yeah, were the wounds prior to him, or was he shoved up there to be hidden?
You can interview his air quote friends.
Hey, my tall cleric friend, would you like to have a discussion?
won't tell me nothing.
Like the Board of Education discussion?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Good cop, bad cop.
What do you want
Which
to
one
know?
are you?
Oh, I'm in a pissy mood already.
We'll tell you everything. No need.
Just don't break them
I'd
beyond my
start talking if I were
ability.
you.
Don't break them beyond my fixing. And if you eat too much of them, I can't bring them back.
I mean, this chick here, she tackled a guy in snow just for the hell of it, so I'd start talking.
I don't want them dead.
Yeah, stitches are fine, but I can't bring them back from the dead. I'm not that strong yet.
So, my two little ones, why is your third companion gone?
He saw the vent and thought it was a good idea.
Where did I put that? Did I put it in my bag? No.
And how many weapons do you have on each of you?
We each had a pistol.
Only one. Where is his?
I don't know. He took it with him.
I look at my cleric. I'm getting grumpy at these guys.
Okay, one
We're
bite.
telling the truth. We're telling.
One bite each. Not too deep. I can heal, but not that much. Come on.
Let's start with the fingers.
Oh, damn.
Oh. And then one of your fellow mercenary members, that's from a basically different group, Similar to the one guy you fought, white robes, white gloves, but he has a butterfly on his mask. If you are questioning this way, I can let you know that I have a fair bit of healing I can contribute to this.
Oh, this would help me learn so much more.
Licking the blood off of my fangs. Mm.
And I'm pulling
That
out
was good.
suture stuff and setting it aside.
Did you bite off
Big
the
grin on my
fingers?
face.
No, I didn't. I didn't bite off the finger. I just took a chunk out of his shoulder.
But the finger's the best
So why
one.
are we biting this? Why are we biting the dead corpse?
No, it was the live one.
No.
The two
We're
living guys.
interrogating.
The live one.
Or they're
'Cause we
they're
want-
Yes, you
interrogating.
do know
Why-
by this point
Why are we?
they're telling the truth.
I know, but it's
Okay.
fun. Sorry,
They
that was in character.
no clue.
I know, but it's
Hmm.
fun.
You see, this could be an application of healing mat, but sometimes you need to save that. Now, in this situation, you can either cauterize the wound, or since we're in needing of speeding this up, you see his hand just kind of phase into the guy's flesh for a little bit. He wiggles his fingers.
Oh my! You can teach me this? Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't know how well it'll cross over. A very special technique. But
I still wish to try.
but we can attempt. We can attempt.
Thank you, my friend. I like this. Cauterization is done with fire. Can that be done with light?
Done with what?
Lightning.
Yes, it would provide a decent source of heat.
I mean, I
Though
could always
would
just
warn you,
firebolt it, but
he
I think
could
I'd do more
die
damage.
from.
Everybody's warning me. Don't worry. You could kill them. You need to be nicer. You could kill them. I'm a mercenary. That's the point.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. I was just saying because I didn't know if you wanted to keep them alive or.
Not particularly. I mean, my goddess likes people dying and going to meet her.
I thought you had issues with her. Is it an on and off again thing?
I don't know. It's kind of like that girlfriend. You always want her, but then she just ticks you off again and again.
Well, then I guess I should beg the question: are we keeping them?
I don't know. Do we have collars and leashes? Do they beg real pretty?
I mean, we probably do, but I wouldn't ask that question depending on the company.
I like this guy.
So it's up to you. Do you guys want to get rid of them after this point because they don't have more?
I tell you what. Put them in my personal quarters. I'll deal with them later. Make sure it locks from the outside.
Should I have Rai send you up a drink?
No, but you might want to send up a few things.
And you just hear
I'm
a
just
voice
gonna
yell down
leave.
from the hall. Don't get me involved in this.
And make sure they're chained. They're loose in my quarters. I swear I'm going to kill people. And not starting with. I'll make them watch.
Well then, if you two could sleep now, and he presses his fingers like in their necks, and they just fall unconscious.
And I thought Daizen was bad.
Oh, you're going to teach me this one too? Yes, yes, yes. Pretty please.
I mean, probably these techniques would go over well with your lizard folk friend, but I can try.
Ooh. Training sessions.
Also, let me know if any of you are injured. I can fix.
I took some licks on that last battle, but I think we're good.
Oh, you took a few then. He leans. He does the whole hand phase in. Huh. Doesn't see. And you see him like moving his hand in you. This looks like a scar. You should be fine. Just let me know if I need to cut you open. And he walks off with the two guys over his shoulder.
I kind of like and hate that guy.
Yeah, you better get used to it. He's the medic.
I think I'm gonna multi-class.
Yeah, it's called Sober and Drunk. And the person saying this is a very much obviously blind dragonborn. Has walked up at this point.
Okay, so the two dum-dums have no clue what was happening.
Does anyone have detect creatures, detect humanoids, whatever it's called?
I hate them. Does that work?
What are you lot talking about?
I think there might be a stowaway on our ship.
Well, you're probably not going to like it. Well, did you try the flushing first?
Yes, we tried the flushing. That's how we got this corpse.
Well, if they didn't get out, then they are either stuck up in there or smart enough to steal one of the suits, and you'll have to go up in their suit after them. Or we can take the slow process of scanning the ship.
I mean, we could seal it off and just scan it while we take our. I don't want to call it short leave because this is another ship, but you know what I mean.
I mean, we're on you guys
station.
are like on a space station. Yeah.
Short leave makes me think of planets.
I'll let the boss lady know.
Did someone just call me a lady?
I mean, you're a
I wasn't
lady, but I
talking-
think he was talking about the boss.
Yeah, I was talking about the boss.
That one.
Yeah.
Because I was about to say I may be female, but I'm not always a lady.
Oh no, I heard that full conversation.
So are you looking for a rough time too?
No, I'm going to go back to my boss. If you need a drink, I'm at the bar.
If you can set up a keg or two, I'd greatly appreciate it.
And you see like two very fate phantasmal hands hold up like two different bottles. What do you prefer? Got this
Mead.
brand over here. Just any. No specific taste.
I want fruits mead. Fruits mead. Didn't you have a black currant? Or is that
I'll figure something out. Oh, by the way, even with those two, you're still expected on time after staying.
Have I ever been late?
Just letting you know. Some of the newer recruits. Granted, it's funny as hell.
Well, if they're late, I'll just trip.
Now, typically their punishment is if they're like, they spend about a month as assistant in Old Doc that went down the hall there.
I
Works
could use some
every
menial
time.
labor.
His on-call assistant.
I could still use menial labor.
Works every time. Anyway, enjoyed the shore leave. Good jobs on the missions.
You have any sake? Sake.
Several.
The good stuff?
Would I
Stuff that
serve
tastes like
bad
sugar?
stuff?
No, I mean
Trust
you're
me,
really, really good stuff.
Last time I served the bad stuff, he points to his eyes, and you can tell like the wounds from like a branding iron. Yeah.
You know what I mean. I know it's all good. I want the good.
Of course. See you at the bar. He walks off humming to himself.
I'm immediately at the bar.
He passes you one of his mage hands passes you as another one passes another drink to another person. Yes, he has multiple mage hands out at once.
I mean, I'm fine with
notice-
this.
You notice a lot of the bottles have like various indents or scratches or various things into them.
Has nobody invented Braille here?
Oh, it's really hard to put it on all the bottles considering we don't as not everyone supplies it that way.
No, that's fair.
Are we almost at a stopping point?
Yeah, this is the stopping point.